I probably have a vested interest in it, but those two working together, I'm very excited about because I know what they both want. I know how hard they both work, and I know that those are two guys who would push each other. And I don't think that NXT has had a real one-on-one men's rivalry in that way in a while. And I think they need that. That's what so many of their like crescendos, so many of their apexes were built off of. Leading to a stand and deliver or whatever they had. So many of those were about that, and they got to get back to that, I think. And I think these are the right two guys to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it during Oba's whole run. It's like, oh, they can do Oba and Trick. Nope. Triple threat match.
Nope.
Whatever.
They kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying it.
They can do Oba and Javon. They did it once, and it looked like it was going to be Javon take it, and then they just never circled back around to it. Otherwise, it just felt like Oba was facing Challenger of the Month people. Like, all right,
and going down the card instead of up the card or staying in the same position. He was going with Miles Bourne when they were trying to get him over, and then Inamura when they were trying to get him over, and then Josh Briggs when they're trying to get him over. It was like the last couple of NXT runs, like the only effective one as far as like creating a top star or keeping their momentum or keeping them on a track was Ethan Page. Trick's 2 runs were not good. They were not good, and he kept putting him against Ethan Page, who he didn't have great chemistry with. It didn't make sense. So that's why I said I credit the TNA world title run for where Trick is at, not his 2 NXT runs. And then Oba's run, I felt like they kept going lower on the card instead of where he needed to be.
The problem with Trick's NXT run is he did not wear the title upside down. And do you know why he wears the title upside down, Cam?
Because he's turning the establishment on its head.
Yeah. He's turning it upside down. That's right.
He turns it upside down. You have to repeat the same thing that you said. Then you have the correct answer. It's like you work in a school. It's like if when you're answering a question, you have to put part of the question in your answer.
I think it didn't give Ricky more credibility by beating Oba. I don't think that affects what we're seeing with him. I think that Ricky being NXT champion gives him a new lane to cruise through and to talk, and people appreciate it. Javon should have beat Oba. That does put him, because again, we've seen, Rick essentially bookended Sting's retirement. You don't get much higher than that. In the hierarchy of what this thing is, right? Him winning was great, and it was a great moment. We was at the house crying, it's like some dumbasses. But don't cry over people who make fun of you when you're watching sports. But genuinely, it's great the position that he's in. But man, Javon could have been. And he's tall, but you know what I mean? The giant killer, the beast slayer, whatever you put on that.
We talked about this leading up to the show. Is Javon and Oba actually had the history and the story there and it felt like if Javon was going to do it, it was going to really make Javon. Ricky, we love Ricky. I'm very happy he won the title and everything. He beat Josh Briggs to earn a title shot. And it's all right, well now you're
That's what I want to talk about, Jerry. I'm sorry. Let me pause you right there. What they gonna do with that man?
Josh Briggs?
Listen.
He is, guys. I just want to let y'all know. This may be an epiphany for you. You know how Donovan Dijak left last year? He hasn't. They just replaced him with Josh Briggs. That's basic. He's their new Dijak. He's the guy who's never going to get up to the main event spot. He's just going to have good to great matches in the mid card.
But listen though, they like Dijak.
Yeah.
They don't like him. And I don't know. I'm not even joking. I like him. I like everybody, right? But
did they not like Josh Briggs? They gave him the Undertaker's spot
No. When I say they, I'm not talking about the people in charge. I'm talking
about you're talking about the fans.
Oh.
Yeah, he should be the top heel. Yeah, the reaction he's been getting.
But they want him to go away.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, you think it's go away?
You tell me if I'm misinterpreting, because it sounds like they're like, yo, they're shitting on him. That's what it sounds like. Are they criticizing him in that way because they like him? Because it don't seem like.
I don't pay attention to the NXT crowd. They just be doing things.
Like like I don't take my cues from the NXT crowd with the 200 people that they have that's always there, and like if that's their bit, if they don't like Josh Briggs, okay, that's good. But I feel like Josh Briggs, it's helped him. It's helped enhance his character on TV. Yeah,
I like him. I think he's solid.